Hey, what's up guys? This is King Vox and today video is going to be about in-game and progression. And a lot of people send me messages all day on Discord, you leave comments on YouTube asking me, and I've kind of went over this in my last video for Guild Wars, but I kind of want to really sit down and have a conversation with you guys, and I would love for you guys to share your opinions in the comments below. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. I'm a very active YouTuber, as in like I read all the comments, the good, the bad, the ugly. I usually give a heart. The whole meaning behind me heart in a lot of comments is just to let you know that I seen it and I read it, to let you know that you're acknowledged. So don't think I'm just running down the list and heart and stuff. Sometimes you guys won't receive a heart for days or something like that, because sometimes I don't see all the comments when a video is like going viral. So I want to say thank you guys for everyone that's been supporting the channel, all my patrons, all my YouTube gaming sponsors, all of you guys. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. But let's get on to this subject. In game for Guild Wars. Guild Wars is a very special game because the end game for Guild Wars isn't just focused on gear progression. It's not like you're gonna sit there and you're going to spend all your time trying to get geared and to just quit the game for a couple of months until there's a new type of gear out that you can get. And I say it because that's kind of what we're used to in an MMORPG, and some people, that's everything. Like for some people, leveling up characters is kind of like what they really love to do in games, you know what I mean? And then for other people, raiding and running dungeons and stuff like that are something they like to do, or they like to role play. There's all sorts of things. Like, you are your end game in any MMORPG that I've ever played. The end game was always up to me. Now your options for Guild Wars is a little bit more than those, because if you're somebody that loves dungeons, you have Fractals. If you're somebody that loves to do larger PvE content, you have raids. Not only raids, but you have very quality story that you could run to that's on a level of like console type story telling, like a RPG. And I say that because a lot of times when we play online games, a lot of that quality is lost. A lot of that quality for personal story and adventure and being able to immerse into these games are completely lost. In Guild Wars, that's not a case. Also, I want to talk about PvP. In Guild Wars, I believe PvP is kind of the most fun PvP I've had. My personal opinion, out of majority of the games I play, and I think the main reason is because all the PvP in this game is objective based. It's not just mindlessly trying to kill each other and trying to be better than the next man. It's more of like working together as a team. Now another thing I would like to say is, not only does this game have so many different things that you can do and that you can consider your end game, whether you're a PvE player, a role player, a collector, it has all this stuff to offer you, and you can do all of them simultaneously. Like me, as you can see here, I have 100% map completion. I have some structured PvP rank right there, and as well as I have a star, but I guess I can't see my own stars, or I have the saying like that, because you get a little star for map completion, which is kind of cool. Also, let me see what else you can see. Let's actually log out right here to character screen for a second. And you guys can see here that I dabble a little bit into structured PvP. I'm level 86 now. For someone that's been playing this game since launch, this is actually very low. I have friends, however, that have over 200 and like 40, 50 mastery rank. I have friends that have over 100 PvP rank, and I have friends that have well over thousands of world versus world levels. But a lot of them focus towards one thing, and some of them do what I do and just focus on a lot of things. But I'm more of I just grind for money. That's what I really like to do. So my fractal level doesn't really reflect that, but I'll actually show you guys that right there. But I do a little bit everything, and the cool thing about Guild Wars that's not happening in most other MMORPGs is the sense of community and a sense of grouping. For some reason in MMORPGs lately, there's been where they just don't encourage group play. especially my main game that I'm coming back from, right? Give me 1 second, guys. But especially the main game that um I most likely play all the time. So here you have my personal fractal level is 58. Now I've done enough fractals to be like very high, except for I just spam 40 when 40 was the best goal making way in the game. I absolutely love fractals, but it's really hard to find groups that go into tier 3s, you know. So usually I stay in tier 1s hoping newer players, or sometimes I do tier 2s. And if you don't know what these are, you can see right here, initiate tier 1, adapt tier 2, expert tier 3, and master tier 4. And it kind of shows you the requirements here. And you would need agony resistance 150. And you may be asking me, what is agony resistance? Agony resistance is something that you can embed into ascended gear. As you can see here, I have 8 on each of my pieces, which I need to upgrade to be able to push higher. I just haven't found a group that wants to push higher, to be honest, and that's the only thing that's holding me back. I have 2 ascended sets for my necromancer, and that's like, this is my end game. Like, this is what I love for PvE. When I want to relax and just, like, you know, fight mobs and do challenges with friends, I go into fractals. It's not too hard for me to guess. Hold on, let me run back. Run up to here and just, like, you know, find a group that's doing some type of fractals. So it's a one group right now. They're doing some tier 3 fractals. Let me see if there's a group. I can't even click on there because I'm not high enough right now, but I should work on my fractals later. If anyone's interested in doing some fractals and you know, you're prepared to like push and help me get higher or whatever, that'll be great. You see a bunch of people are doing tier 2s. There's not very many people doing tier 1s right now. It seems like people are pushing through tier 2s, but this is cool because you can get geared and have fun with your friends and not lose anything. Being in a party in this game doesn't hurt you one bit, and you can actually party throughout the whole game, and it doesn't matter what level your friends is because the game was designed for community. So your friends can just join a game, and like I said, I'm fully ascended. I'm able to just about solo all the non-group type content in the game. So if any of my friends join, I can go and join them. Actually, let me show you guys how that system works. So say I go to this starter zone, I'll just click here and load in over here. My load times are a little bit slow because I'm playing in 4K right now, and 4K is a bear, to be honest. Okay, so here we go here, and as you can see, my health lowered down to 2,000. I am being scaled with this content. Now, just because you're being scaled doesn't mean that you're weak or anything like that. It does mean that some things in this area are still a little bit challenging. And this is the coolest thing about this game. I think Guild Wars has done scaling better than any other MMO that I've played in a very long time. And a lot of games scale and it's just completely ridiculous. Like, so here, I scale down, but I don't lose any of my skills that I've earned and worked for. Like, the damage is a little bit lower, but as you can see right here, I still just about wreck stuff, you know what I mean? So I can come play with my friend, and when we do run into something very challenging, you know, I will also, you know, run into some bit of a struggle fighting like a elite or something like that. Like, there's still mobs here in this area that I can't solo. Now, well, technically, you know, I'm full ascended, so I'm above average gear, you know. So, and the difference between gear, ascended set, I believe it's about 10% stats. It's enough to make a difference. If you're a very well skilled character, you could pull off some stuff maybe that someone else can barely pull off, but not to the point where you just completely dominate people. Like, me having ascended doesn't mean that me versus you equals I win every time. It basically comes down to skill, but it's something else that you guys can work towards having, and you kind of want to be fully ascended. You want to have the most stat you know, advantage that you can get in just about any game, you know what I mean? Like, when I raided in other guilds, sometimes the next tier set up was only about 6 or 8% more stats, and that 6 or 8% would make a huge difference, you know, as far as rating and DPS and stuff like that goes. And it does make a difference in PvE and DPS and stuff like that. And you can actually, it's a noticeable difference, but it's not all be all end all as far as PvE. I mean, as far as PvP is concerned. So don't think that you're gonna get fully ascended and just wreck people. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to talk about that. And I know I kind of wander a lot in my videos, and that's kind of like my thing. Like, you know, I like to talk about a lot of things, and the crappy part is I can't put it all in one video, or a video will be like 10 hours long, you know. But I have so much information in my head that I just want to give people. And if anyone ever talked to me on Discord, you would understand that, you know, like a lot of people actually avoid asking me some questions and just ask me to make a video about it, so they don't have to hear me talking about a subject for a long time. And the reason for that is just that I just want to help people. I genuinely love to help people. I genuinely want to try to find the best way to explain it to everyone in a way where everyone will understand things that seem complicated when I first started. And that's kind of how I make my videos. If there was something that I struggled with, you know what I'm saying? I feel that, okay, this was something that I feel like a lot of people didn't have to struggle with, and I can't find the proper information out there or being explained in a way that I would like it to be explained, so I make a video about it. Hey guys, this is King Vox. I love all of you guys, and thank you guys all for the support. Comment down below your opinions on endgame and progression and stuff like that for, you know, everything. And also, if you need more information on a topic that you feel that I didn't cover, please comment it below. And I get these videos pretty fast when I get the ideas in my head, and I'm not busy. So don't worry about it. It's not a big hassle or anything like that. If there's something that you need or whatever, you can either join my Discord and ask me personally. I do have a Discord, and my Discord is completely, I think we're about 260 plus people now. So you guys feel free to join and feel free to message me, and I do communicate, and I'm casually in Discord every time I'm home. So you guys have a blessed day. Peace out.